Well, the idea came about when I was selected for the leadership group last year. We got a form that we had to fill out with our goals for 2018. One of my goals, it came right out of my head because our principal is always moaning about this, is the litter around the school. So my idea was just pick up the litter, clean up the school. Mr. Whitelaw, the deputy headmaster, said it was a good idea. He wanted me to come up with an idea so that everybody else could pick up the litter and that I wouldn't just go around the school cleaning up the litter. Mr. Renton, one of the grade 7 teachers, called me in and said, why not use eco-bricks to build an eco-brick station for this project?
I heard Daniel talking about that he really wanted to tackle the littering and pollution around schools and especially around Stirling. So together we came up with this idea of using eco-bricks as well as a reward system of issuing house points to each of the pupils if they bring already made eco-bricks or if they use the recycling station that we've built at Stirling to put their plastic into them and things like that.
Well, an eco-brick, it originated in South America. People, they took 2-litre bottles and they stuffed it with plastic, and so it was tightly compacted. Then they took mesh, chicken mesh, and they built a building out of it. Then they took the eco-bricks and they slotted them in and then covered it with concrete. When I took this idea home to my dad, he designed an eco-station, an eco-brick station, and together with my brother and my dad, I built this eco-brick station.
Daniel and Mr. Renton and Stirling Primary School have been very much a driving force behind the project, but I was asked just to put a few ideas around the actual station. So Daniel and I and Mr. Renton had a few ideas and we put some sketches down on paper and eventually made the prototype. Very importantly for us, that the actual unit itself was entirely manufactured out of second-hand materials. I think from what I've seen from Daniel, he's his passion to clean up the school and make a difference in people's lives. That's been evident right from the start, but I think the biggest thing for us, for my wife Samantha and myself, has been to see his heart change from something that is obviously dear to him and cleaning up his school to being something that he understands has a long-term effect on people's lives.
Well, at the moment, the eco-brick station is at Stirling Primary School, next to the tuck shop, and there are 9 bottles, 3 for each house. If you've got a piece of plastic, you go and you put it in your house's eco-brick. Every week or every month, whenever they're full, somebody will take them out, and per eco-brick, that house gets 10 house points. We have now donated 178 about. They have gone and will be going to Jikani, which is an organisation in Hogsback, and they are building a reading room for less fortunate pupils.
At the moment, we've got our mind set on helping out Jikani, but then once they've reached their limits, we'll be looking for other projects, non-profit organisations, other schools in the area. Whoever can come up with ideas, if they want to build something or whatever, we would love to get involved and help out other companies, other schools, other non-profits, and go forward from there. We've got a few other ideas, perhaps making a plastic shredder that can shred the harder plastics that you can't actually stuff into eco-bricks, using those plastic shreddings to put into the eco-bricks from there. So we're really going to try and kick this off and go forward from here, and keep it going for the next couple of years.